touch gloves, and here we go. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. James Buster Douglas, the man to dethrone Mike Tyson in Japan and become the undisputed world heavyweight champion.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from Columbus, Ohio in the United States, here is an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, introducing James Buster Douglas.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. They both want the knockout. That hook doesn't score. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back.
And Buster goes down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, eye him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
He caught him with a left hook. They're both trying. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the...
What do we expect to see here in round two? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out and fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff.
counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Punch, counter-punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Neither fighter willing to slow down. Oh, misses. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighters. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt.
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Insane action. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Stamina is off the charts. Missing with the hook. Well done with that counter shot. Holding nothing back here in the round. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Big shot, and down goes Ali. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. On to the fourth we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
And Buster Douglas goes to the canvas. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and can't take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom.
Whoa, Johnny! Are we about to see a first-round knockout? And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get...
Whoa, Johnny! Stumbling around on Bambi legs. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down.
There's the bell to start round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Can't land the jab there. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
He prevents that left uppercut from scoring. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Great round. Now relax.
There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The straight right just misses. What a right hand. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Can't find a home with that jab. One punch. Whoa, wait a minute. Corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed. Low horn a second, John. The corner's got the towel. They're going to throw it in. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Swing and a miss with that jab. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The right hook just missed. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they...
Oh my God, Johnny! Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Missing with the left hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Round 8, and we're off again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can...
And And we enter the ninth. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. He blocks the jab. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
This is the 10th. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That counter shot lands. His stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. The referee really thinking about stopping it. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought, there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Big and missing big with that hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages changes here. What have you seen so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Oh, did you see that? Give us just a second here, Johnny. Can they finish it? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out if you prepared.
And there's the bell to start round 12. How much is left in their tank after last round?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. Incredible work rate. The straight right just misses. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You gotta hope they run out of steam.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Did you see that? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. This fight will continue. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, slept right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Just missed with that hook. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with that hook. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
A lot of effort being exerted here. The jab can't find a home. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect. But
hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that. So here we are, the final round of the fight. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
That left hook missed. And that hook misses. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Missed him with that uppercut. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.